up? What is up? What is up? We are here on Sunday for Sunday Chat and Jam. So there was a little bit of a jam. So let's get to the chat part. Gonna say hello to our people at the door here. I think I've got, yep, here we go. We have, as usual, Mr. R2R3 joining us today. What's going on, man?
What is happening, folks?
How's it going? How's it going?
Good, man. Good to see you. Happy Sunday,
you too.
fun day.
I'm still recovering from the Thursday night show, man. That was great. It was good to have Rob Johnson on here and all those guitars. Can you believe all those things?
Rob Johnson.
I'm looking around at mine and I'm counting mine and I'm like, man, I thought I was impressive. But
yeah,
what did he say? 50-something guitars he had?
Well, when you were showing that one picture where he had like 14 of them behind him, and I'm like, man, I only own 12.
Yeah. And then he was like, oh, and then there's another wall that I didn't show you. I'm like, damn, dude.
Like, there's another wall?
So very, very cool to have him on Thursday. If you guys didn't catch that, check out the replay. Put some comments down and let us know what you think.
Yeah, watch the replay.
Yeah,
watch it again. Watch it a couple times.
Yeah, watch it a few times, man. It's great. I've watched it zero. No, sorry.
Come on.
So I was there, so. But yeah, what else is going on?
Not much, man. Like you said, recovering from Thursday, that was fun. There was a lot of energy there, a lot of excitement.
It's good to catch up with Amanda too, seeing what she's doing. She's got the old Kramer things going on and lots going on. She was talking about some lighting she was doing on the guitar along with some shoes that were going to be synced up. So that'll be cool to see when she gets that finished up. Maybe we'll talk her into coming on and showing us.
Yeah, and she revealed she revealed some things that she couldn't talk about.
Yeah. So we need
Sorry, folks. VIP.
Hey, we have from the Great White North, we have Mr. Trev Symmetry. What's going on, dude? And he's frozen.
That's
told
perfect.
You it was the Great White North.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. Welcome back, dude. What's going on, man?
Can you hear me, man?
Yeah, no, you're good.
Got you.
You were in
Sunday fun day.
you were on this pose right here.
Not a bad post.
Yeah, what's up?
Patty. If mail
I
works,
think
Tim
we
Thomas.
yeah, we got a few people in chat. We'll say hello to all those in a moment. Miss Patty Dill, what's going on, man? Ma'am, I said. As you can see, Patty sent me the Open the Blast Doors. Very cool. Thank you, Patty.
That's
Holly
awesome.
Lewis, how's it going?
Yes, thank you, Patty.
Open the blast doors.
Open the blast doors.
Open the blast doors.
There we go. Now it's official.
You know who said this? That when you turn this thing upside down, it's got its own little.
What is
Doesn't
that?
Doesn't that look strange?
Yeah, looks like a couple of eyeballs, a nose, and a mouth, I guess. So, yeah, let's scroll up to the top and see who we got starting off here. Hey, first one in, we had Tim Thomas. What's going on, man? Good to see you.
Cheers, brother.
And then, of course, Patty Dill. R2R3 was in, chatting. Mr. Mick, how's it going, man? Good to see you.
What's up, Mr. Mick?
See. Tim Thomas saying hello to Patty. Patty saying hello. Let's see. Stephen Franklin. Good to see you in, buddy.
Stephen Franklin.
Bruce Regal. Is it Regal or Regal? I'll say Regal. That sounds more regal.
Yeah. Reminds me of the
brother.
Regal Beagle.
Yeah. I was just thinking that. Three's Company. Come and knock on my door. Let's see who else we have. Stephen Franklin. We got Mike Olson. Hey now. What's happening?
What's up, brother?
Let's see. Octopus. Hopefully we don't have to wait 10 minutes for Ryan to get here. No, I was pretty well on time.
Yeah, we're all right.
Maybe
Yeah.
15, 20 seconds or so. I don't prolong the start of the shows like some others that we watch, Let's see. Who else we got? Symmetry in the chat and in the stream. Welcome in, brother.
Good to be here.
Janice Lala. Welcome in. Good to see you. Let's see. Six
up,
Fingered
man?
is here. What's up, dude? How's it going?
What's up, Miles?
Alonzo Guardia, welcome in, brother. Hip Metalworks, good to see ya. Saying hello to
What's
everybody.
happening, bro?
Let's see, who else? Holly Lewis. Did we catch Holly?
Holly.
A bit ago? I think so. What's going on, Holly? We're going to talk about some happy little clouds today, just for Holly. Maybe play a few fluffy chords.
Fluffy.
Good to see you, Holly. Let's see. Who else? A new face.
Yes. I
Hetriani.
just saw that. What's up, brother?
Welcome in. Welcome in.
I was in the chat on another live stream. If you guys watch my channel, you see I did a collaboration. He's the only dude I've done a collaboration with. We did the Metallica on Through the Never.
Okay. I
And,
remember watching that one.
Go
Yeah.
check out his channel. I'm gonna post it up here in the
Yeah.
chat. Awesome, dude.
Put a
Awesome,
link in
dude.
for sure.
Thanks for
Awesome.
coming, brother.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping in. Michael B. Live. Good to see you, brother.
Michael.
Let's see who else we got. Let's see. Octopus. We ever said, of course, he's got 8, tentacles all over the place. So, so I think we're caught up with everybody in the chat for right now. So what's up?
Not much, man. Since I woke up this morning, I think I'm like, I hope I didn't wake you up. It was really early. I was gonna send you something. I woke up at don't ask me why. I was up at 4 in the morning, and I was thinking about this video that I was watching,
Mm-hmm.
and it was this dude. I sent the link to Ryan, and he was talking how to get the balance sound. And he was talking about these plugins, and I have been messing around with plugins, and I've come to realize it's a lot easier for me to get my ideas down, since I don't have my jam room like I had a room like Ryan did, where I had all my racks, all my cabinets and amps and so forth. I called it my jam room. It's my man cave. Well, when I had my third child, I had to give up that room, and now it's his room. So
We've all been there. Yep.
yeah. So I lost all my connectivity. I had everything all plugged in. I was able to play with all my toys all lined up and ready to go. Now I have things stored away, tucked away. Anyways, the only amp I have functionable here, well, is my head in my cabinet here, but it's just a pain to mic everything and
Mm-hmm.
to keep everything in the right same spot. Anyways, where I'm going with this is plugins has been just made life easier for me. Just to plug into my interface, go into my favorite amp settings, play around with certain amps, and get the tones and sounds. All my shorts, all my videos have been pretty much 80 to 90% plugins.
Mm-hmm.
So when people say, "What's your rig rundown? What are you using?" A lot of it is the plugins, but I need some nice effects. And ever since Ryan has been plugging in his Eventide, which I have the Eventide micro pitch, which is nothing compared to the Eclipse, I remember seeing this dude talking about plugins, and he was talking about the Eventide 9. What is it?
949, I think.
949. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he tried other plugins, and he said that's the one that recreates the Eddie tone. And so I'm going, man, I went to Guitar Center online. I looked at it, and the thing's going for like $200, but the Guitar Center has it on sale for $49.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, oh man, I got to
Very
get
tempting.
this. So I'm like, should I send this to Ryan? Yeah, I'll send it to him. I don't even know what time it was, man. I'm like, dude, check this dude. Check this out, man. I wanted to mess around with this thing. So
Well, what's up, Sean?
what's up, Sean? Yeah, so that's what's been on my mind: gear and plugins, and the simplicity of this dude watching his video, and how he recorded everything using tube amps to get the main tone, and how he
Mhm.
separated everything from left to right, and how he used the H949 to get that balanced sound without he didn't use it in stereo. He put it all on one side.
Okay.
And I
Yep.
guess he was kind of referring to an interview he did with Eddie, or Guitar World did with Eddie, where they asked Eddie what he was using, and he said he was using the Eventide, but he had it all panned to the left or to the right, and so he was using straight amp sound on one side, and then the H949 or the 3000 at that time on one side, and it gave it that open sound. So yeah, man.
Yeah, it should be cool to check out once you get that set up. I know a lot of, most, people these days are going to the plugins or, the amp modelers and all that type of thing for, recording purposes and whatnot. I see Trev shaking his head down there. I'm kind of in the same camp where, I want to feel it,
Oh yeah,
but,
man. Don't get me wrong.
Believe
yeah,
me, for
when you're standing in front of
convenience.
this, my half stack, or when I had my jam room, I had both my cabinets full stack the way I used to have them. I mean, that feel, the power, the air that you feel. I get it, man.
Yeah.
It's until you feel that, what we're talking about. But lately, these plugins that I've been trying, not all of them, but some of them just give me that amp feel that I'm like, you know what? Just through the headphones and getting my ideas across to YouTube land.
Yep.
I'm like, this will work, man. This sounds good. They come a long way.
I think that's what Pete Thorne does a lot of. He'll have a load box on his, what is that? The Sur.
Oh yeah,
PT 100.
The PT 100, yeah. Or I think he's got Sur 68 or something like that. That a couple of his amps. Yeah, that I've heard him talk about. And he'll put a load box on it where he, takes the tap off and he runs that into his DAW. And then in the DAW, you can do the stereo separation.
The torpedo 2 notes,
Yeah, and it sounds fantastic. Even the JJ Junior that I have right there, it has a load out where you can take a signal out with no speaker, and you can do that. You can go straight into your computer with it and then add your effects to it. So, yeah, a lot of possibilities with all that good stuff, man.
But now with something like that, like R2, you said headphones. Do you have a good set of monitors too? Like if you wanted to sit there and turn it up and feel some noise. For me, the cost of a set of good monitors is more than what I paid for this 412 and the Marshall head. It's kind of counterproductive at that point. You could just buy another guitar or something.
Yeah. No, I mean, mainly I have 2 sets of headphones. I have one that are noise canceling ones that my buddy sent me. They were like main for drummers, which are cool. But those things make me sweat, man. Oh my gosh. Put these on I can't hear anybody. The house can be on fire. Fire! I can't hear anybody except what's going through here. Right now I'm wearing the Sonys. What kind of Sonys? What are these things? The MDR 7506, which just it just sounds good. But yeah, I get it, Trev. I mean, you want the monitors. I saw how much they cost, and you're like, oh my gosh, man.
And the weird thing I think that gets me with the monitors is why they sell singles. Whoever buys just one freaking monitor?
I don't know. What's going on, Dan Gorman? Good to see you in here, brother. Welcome.
Cheers, man.
Hey, what's up, brother?
But I've got the room. I've got the ability to turn this thing up to 5 or 6, and maybe the neighbors are pissed off, but they don't come and tell me about it. So, whatever.
No, yeah,
well,
yeah, right.
Even with the rig that I'm running, I mean, obviously you guys can hear it because it comes through my Rodecaster, and it pretty much is a mixer into my computer. So if I'm doing something where like I did the summer nights that I recorded, I took the actual song, I ripped out the guitars, and then I played that through the DAW, and then I recorded my guitars into it. And I did all that, with my setup, but it fed through. So you can do the same kind of thing with, even like the little Line 6 pods that they used to have. You can do that stuff. Yeah. But I always find that even if I'm playing in the room, I'm still listening and monitoring here, just like I do for a show. And it gives me the true sound of what it's going to sound like recorded. And Yeah, nothing like a good set of headphone monitors.
No, I've been looking at those Audio Technicas.
Yeah, I've got 2 sets of them. I've got another set right here
I remember.
for my other
Backup.
setup over here. I just got a laptop there, and I
Getting
can
harder to
stream
find
from
them.
there too.
They all got the Bluetooth ones now, which you can use the cord or the Bluetooth, right? It's an extra $50.
Well, Bluetooth wouldn't be bad. I mean, I would kind of like to go wireless, and then I can get up and walk around as I'm jamming during the show.
Yeah, I need to get a wireless like that you have, man. My wireless, you guys are gonna laugh at me, is the Nady wireless that I had from 1989. It still works. It still works, man. But I mean,
Yeah,
I just plug it in here. I go outside. I think I've told this story before, but my neighbors know when I have my guitar on and I have that plugged in. They know I'm doing something.
It's
They're
time
like,
to rock
"Turn it
out."
up, man."
Yeah,
I just want to hear the thump of my 4x12 cab.
Yeah.
'Cause I never get to 120 watts PV. Come on, when are you gonna ever turn this thing up? And if you do, you're gonna break windows. So, when I crank it up, yeah. When the kids are at grandma's house, bye guys, I'll see you later. Whoop.
Break out the Nady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had one of those back in the 80s as well. 89, I think I got it. 89 or 90. Nady 101, I think it was the number on it. But yeah, that was the coolest thing once you were able to go, kind of cordless and walk around. It was awesome.
My bass player and I bought them at the same time, and
18-foot cord can get me just out the door of the shop.
Eddie style.
Well, I originally had bought this wireless that I use now because it worked as a buffer. When I was using my G system setup, it was darkening the guitar coming into the signal, and I found that when I ran the wireless, because this was the one that they came out with, it said no compounding or it doesn't mess with the signal. When I used the wireless, I found that that brightness was back, that treble was still there. It wasn't cutting that off. So I've used this ever since. This is what, 13, 14 years old now, something like that.
And one thing I learned a long time ago is that when you're using EMG pickups or active pickups and you use a wireless, the sound goes through. No problem.
EMGs, huh?
Yeah. Segway.
EMGs.
Yeah, there you go, Trev.
I thought you had the Fluence pickups in that guitar.
These are the Fishmans in this one.
Yeah, Fishmans.
Okay. Same kind of technology.
Same concept.
Gotcha.
A little more versatile as far as voices
What is
go.
this? There's Janice here.
Played across the street from the bar. That's awesome.
I don't want to go to the bar. I'll just jam over here.
Mm-hmm. Well, you might want to walk to the bar and get you a drink as you're jamming,
What? What's this, Sean?
Neighbors threw a brick through his window so they could hear him better. Yeah, I remember he was talking about that on another show.
That's right.
So, you guys will probably notice that there's some stuff flowing through the chat there that Nightbot is talking about. Fairfield Guitar Company. You guys haven't heard of him, check him out. Rob had mentioned him on a Thursday night show, and I've been talking to Lewis a little bit and maybe get him on the show soon. We'll talk about kind of his history, background, what he's doing. So look forward to that. Don't have a time set for it yet, but check out his website. He makes unique guitar straps, and Rob was talking about the utility belt that he had from the Live Without a Net show that Eddie wore. So some cool stuff like that.
Rob Blackmore.
Oh, Clear's good to see you.
What's going on, Rob? Good to see you.
Cheers, brother.
I just saw something that I need to take care of real quick. I will be right back. So I'm going to turn it over to R2, R3 for just a minute.
Here, I'll put up Rob Johnson. For those who didn't see Thursday's show, Everybody knows Rob Johnson. If you don't know Rob Johnson, go check out that channel, man. He is the Van Halen guitar master. He's one of the first guys I bumped into watching Johnny Bean. It was Johnny, Rob, and Dave Nesdahl. Rest in peace, brother. But Rob's knowledge of the Van Halen stripes and guitars and oh my goodness, man.
Yeah.
You got to check him out. It was an honor to have him on Thursday to hang out with him. I was in awe. I was letting Rob and Ryan not go at it like they were fighting, but talking
cool
about
seeing
their
it.
trance drum and acting like the kids just like playing with toys.
It's normal, man. Doesn't everybody have one of these?
Seeing them both at the same time was pretty cool. It was almost kind of like if they were in person and they touched the strap buttons together, would it open a singularity? I mean,
you never know. You never know. What's
I was
going
looking
on, Mr. Zach Thong?
What's
Welcome
up,
in,
Zach?
brother.
I was looking over at Amanda on the video, and both of us just had this smile on our face. We're just like, in our faces, we're like, "Yeah, this is awesome." Ryan was like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry for we kind of ignored you guys." We're like, "No, man, that was totally cool. I was kicking back, just let these guys go."
Yeah, it was kind of like two kids in the candy store, just going over their favorite same candy. Couldn't get enough. So
and it's
hopefully have Rob back on.
It's always when Rob's on, even after watching all his videos and you absorb all the knowledge, there's always something new that you may have missed or something that you just learned that I'm like, I didn't know that about that particular guitar. He even showed the Dragon. Oh, everybody in the chat were just floored with that one.
Yep, which reminded me that Jeff, the artist that did the Dragon for Rob, is the same artist that I had do my Fair Warning guitar, and Jeff is local to me, so kind of thinking maybe let's see if Jeff would like to come on and talk about his graphics, his artwork, and
great show.
And
cool, man.
To kind of hang out with Jeff a bit. So you guys in the chat, let us know what kind of stuff you want to see, and we'll kind of because this is all for what you guys want. So let us know in the chat or in the comments. If you come back for a replay.
That's right.
What are you guys talking about? Let's see. We got everybody saying hello to everybody. Some great vocals from somebody. Hello, Zach. Let's see. We got Janice says she is too exhausted to say hi, and she apologizes. So everyone in the chat, Janice says hello. We don't want her to wear out her fingers.
That was me last night, man. I pulled a 11-hour shift, and I was trying to type in, say hello to everybody in Johnny's, and then I just...
Well, you were talking about you were worried that maybe you woke me up this morning. You didn't. I had woke up, and I had just gotten my iPad. I usually get my iPad as I'm lying in bed, and I'll kind of check emails, and just as soon as I open up my iPad, a message came through from Rob. And he says, "Here, check out this picture." And he showed me a picture that I don't know that anybody's ever seen. But I had been talking to him about the Yin Yang guitar that Eddie played. It was a Ernie Ball Music Man, back in the 91 era. And it was painted up, with the Yin Yang symbol on it. I don't know if anybody's ever seen it. There's a couple clips on YouTube that you can find it. But back several years ago, I had an OLP guitar, which is the copy of the Music Man. Yeah. And I actually had Jeff paint one up in the Yin Yang.
Really?
Graphic. Yep. So I had put a Godo Floyd on it. We cut the nut shelf on it. And it was a beautiful guitar. I just couldn't get used to the neck. And I just didn't like the feel of the neck. So I sold it like a dummy. So, yep, take me behind the woodshed. Yeah. So I've always wanted another one. So,
officially licensed product.
So he sent me a picture of I believe that the guitar belongs to Matt Bruck. And Eddie had borrowed it and played it on stage a couple of times. And he sent me a picture of Matt holding it, and I had never seen it. So some cool stuff that Rob's got.
Wow.
So
That is sweet.
again, need to
You should share that.
continue to pick his source of information for some
Well,
future
he's been
shows
doing
here.
it for so long. I mean, it predates the internet, right?
Yeah,
I mean, he was
yeah.
doing all his research the hard way back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep. Finding people that were in the know and getting pictures. So, like I said, hopefully we'll
That's
get him
wild,
back
man.
on for some more information. Maybe we'll pick a guitar and see if he wants to come on and talk about it. Going to have the Wolfgang back fully intonated, restrung, and detuna set up right. Cool.
Nice,
Very cool,
man.
Rob.
Good.
Looking forward to that. Holly Lewis says shots fired. Yes. Let's see.
Shots fired with the pillows. I keep on saying pillows. Fluffy clouds.
Fluffy Clouds. Yeah, I believe it belonged to, isn't that his name? It's a guitar tech and good friend of Eddie, Matt
Yeah,
Bruck.
Matt.
Yeah.
It's his trusted friend. Yeah.
Yeah. It was his guitar. I might have, let me see if I can find a picture of the guitar that I did.
The yin yang? Oh,
Yeah. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back.
go for it, man. Go for it. Yeah, there's only a few. Oh, I shouldn't say a few of us. I know I've seen it. Holly says she's seen it. Trev, you seen that guitar, the yin yang?
I have not seen it.
Yeah, you got to check it out. I'm surprised it's not out there for our viewing pleasure.
Mm.
Let's see. I'm going back here. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You're going to have it back tomorrow. Right on, man. Drop that D-tuna.
Okay, I have found the picture, but I have to email it to myself. So let me get this going here.
What's up,
Graphite.
Graphite Cigars?
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
What's going on, Graphite? We are in the process of trying to find a picture here.
Yin yang.
Yeah, I'm going to send it to myself so I can pull it up on the phone. Let's see here. You got to love when YouTube streamers are prepared for their show, right?
Sometimes you gotta dig up some random stuff.
Yeah, you gotta
right.
see what you can find.
As long as we're not a podcast. If there's silence in the podcast, it's dangerous.
I don't know if we can see that, but there it is.
That's cool.
Not wanting to focus for me.
Focus.
Let me hide behind the.
There it is.
There it is. So that's
Oh,
the
it's like
guitar
a
that
circle?
I don't mean to laugh while you're showing that picture. That's cool, but I just started thinking about something when you said hide behind the. I don't know if you guys were watching Laz, and
Put your
Robbie
hand
was
in
trying
front
to
of
show
your
his
face.
fretboards, and Laz goes, "Hide your face."
Put your hand
I
in
didn't
front of
catch that part.
Oh, yeah.
So Robbie puts his hand over his face.
Well, maybe Robbie will stop by later and he can tell us that story. Oh wait,
Oh,
speak of the devil.
Pizza.
Who do we have here? We have Mr. Robbie the Animal Stingle. What's going on, Robbie?
Oh, just made another video.
Right
Cool.
on, man.
Song I wrote last night.
I got it right here. I saw the little notification come up on my computer here.
Yeah, first thing I did was send it out to Jeff so he can hear it. And
Is he
it's
gonna play?
named. Huh? Go ahead.
Is he gonna play it tonight?
No, tonight he's going to do Leather Lady. I don't know if when he's going to do this one, but so when my mom died, she the last thing she said on this earth were to me, and it was, "You have to be strong."
Mm-hmm.
That's the name of the song. And it's about her dying and me dealing with it, really, what it is.
Music, man, it helps heal for sure.
That's right, man.
So how long have you had this idea in your head, the lyrics and whatnot? Did you just come up with that recently, or is that something that you've been working on for a while?
Last night, when I was getting ready for Johnny's show, I just kind of wrote it.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of came to you and just flew out.
And then I had this piece of music I wrote when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I put it to. Yeah.
Very cool.
That's
Well,
good, man.
in the chat, everybody check out Robbie's channel, and you can check out. Is that posted public already, or are you waiting to release it? Okay.
I just posted it, right.
Cool. So yeah, everybody check out Robbie's channel. Check out his new video, new song, and it's called "You Have to Be Strong."
You got to be strong.
You got to be strong.
Is it? Or you have to? I'm not sure.
Well, you wrote it.
I know. I believe it's you have to be.
You have to be. Yeah. I see
Yes.
that. You have to be strong. Cool, man.
What is sorry, I've missed this in the chat. Get it from him, shoot me a mail, I'll send you the diagram for
Yeah, he's got this. What did he call it? Phrygian master diagram.
Whoa. Sounds
That he
deep.
sent to my friend Ben Coombs, and Ben was going to forward it to me, but I think he forgot lifestyle choices. So yeah, maybe I'll get your email from Ryan, and then I can send you a message, and then you can
Alright,
fire
cool.
it on up here.
Cool.
Awesome. Let's see. Holly says, please show it again.
Oh, the yin yang.
Oh, okay. Can do that. Let's see. Isolate it so it's bigger. Sure. I get that all the time. Isolate it so it's bigger.
Hey now. There it is.
There you go.
That was yours?
That was mine. Yep. You can see the switch position right there, and
Yeah.
the Ernie ball would have been up there.
That's
So
all right.
the first time I saw that guitar was in 1991. Ed played it on stage, and he played Judgment Day with it. And I remember thinking, man, that is a cool guitar, because this is right after, he stopped using the 5150. And, I was going to this show thinking, okay, what kind of stuff is he going to have now? He's just been playing the quilted top Ernie balls. And that was the only one that was a graphic guitar that he played. And I thought that was the coolest thing. So I had to have one. So I need to get another one. So that's what I was talking to Rob about, the graphic on it. And he came up with a picture of the actual one. So
You should do a black quilt one.
I thought about that. But
Just to kind of see that.
yeah. I don't know what the involvement with difficulty of doing that would be. So I'll probably just do just like that one. Probably a little cheaper too, because you don't have that cost of the quilt that's on it. So
True. Yeah.
we'll see.
Fancy wood's not getting any cheaper.
All right, there he's talking about it. Did you get the what the hell is that? Is that like
Send it to Ryan.
Is that like a Pythagorean theorem something? I don't know what that is. Let's see. James G, welcome in.
What's up, James G?
Hetriani's saying
Hello,
what's up,
Robbie.
Robbie?
Hello, Mr. Het. You rock, my friend.
Oh yeah.
Let's
I was
see.
on another live stream, and Hetriani jumped in, And I had to jump out, and I said, I got to get ready for the live show. And he's like, what show are you talking about, man? When are you going live? I told him, and there he is, man. Thank you for coming, brother.
Cool. Yeah. It is the exotic scale, not the erotic scale, the exotic scale.
Watch out.
So yeah, Holly says, I would think that it's some kind of mode. Middle Eastern sounding, seldom used, but sounds really, really cool. When I was a kid, guitar buddy of mine, and it's funny that I just thought of this because the other day I was looking through a drawer, the catch-all drawer, and I found his cassette in there that he had made of his original songs. And we're talking back from late 80s. And he had a song, and I think he called it Prussia. But I think that he's probably using that. It's like let's see if I can remember. Let's see. Yeah, it's something like that. Something like that. So it's kind of
good, man. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because I always dug that riff that he did, and I learned it years ago, and I can't believe that I just remembered it right now. But kind of exotic sounding, different. So.
Yeah.
Who else did we see coming in? I saw Guitar Man 45. What's going on, man?
What's up,
Whoa.
man? Good to see you.
Mr. Mick, Robbie, are all your Kramers that you play from the 80s, or did you make them yourself from spare parts?
All of them except one. The one that's out at Marty Bell's getting painted this week. There I had to highly modify a music craft body because they didn't really put the stuff in the right spots, and that has a neck from F.U. Tone. It's a Boogie Bodies neck that they sell. They call it the large banana. It's one piece quarter swan maple. Maple is the wood of the neck is the fretboard. It checked all the boxes. It had just the tiniest little whip in it that I was able to dress out, and it's a little bit beefier than your normal Kramer neck, not by much, but for me, I'm like, hey, what the hell is this, But I pre-assemble it several times, and it does play really well. Marty Bell's doing a 5150 paint job for me, which I'm so appreciative of because he's
Nice.
He's not doing that for anybody, and and he told me 7 months ago, well, maybe in the winter I could do it, and he's doing it. It's such a great job. He even saved the paint from my last one. He had left over the red paint, and that's what he's using. I was so happy about that too.
So it'll match perfectly.
Right, yeah, and so that was my really reluctant making a guitar out of parts that weren't 40 years old and whatnot. And it took me a while to do it, but I finally got around, did it, and it has the pickup is screwed right into the wood and all that.
Cool.
What size locking nut?
R5.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Which is kind of like you said, well, Robbie, how could you not know? But I think it's an R2 nut.
Okay.
Well, speaking of non-80s Kramers, how is MPNs coming along?
Oh, MPNs is good. Next already dressed, drilled, nuts on it. I got the body here, and we're just waiting on the 78 Seymour Duncan custom shop run by Marcelo Juarez stagger winding
Nice.
pickup, which he wanted in all black. So that's what I ordered. I ordered one in all black and ordered one zebra for myself for the, the other guitar with the reverse banana ESP 85. That's going to be the George Lynch like pre-model because I got the 83 body for that.
Nice. Now, is his body all set up for the Floyd already, or you still got to route that out?
No, I still got to drill and file for that. I've still got probably another couple weeks till I get that pickup, and then I'm going to wire the pickup in. I'm going to put in the 022 600 volt capacitor wired to the back of the potentiometer, get it all set up. So try it out on my rig, and it should sing just like the rest of my guitars do through that tube setup.
Okay.
That's, yeah.
What you got there? You breaking out R2, R3?
Tickle trunk.
Yeah, tickle trunk. Just want to show the screws here that I think Robbie's going to be installing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Right. He's got the Black Floyd. I guess we could show that again. Got it over here. Oh, here you go. Over here, Robbie. Yeah. Got him a flat Black Floyd with the correct saddles. It's all pretty much set up. I put it where the saddles usually, I don't have to really intonate it if you put the saddles in this configuration, if you set up the Floyd properly. And this is a little beauty. I got this from Cody at Stigatsu, and he sold it to me for $240. Flat Black Floyd. It's beautiful, man.
That's
I've got
awesome.
a couple black studs for it. But this is what's going to be going on Michael MPNs.
Nice.
Now, you said that one had correct saddles. What do you consider to be incorrect?
Well, incorrect would be later, like if they have dots in them or they have little numbers on them. Then you're talking saddles that came out of like after they stopped using Floyd Roses at Kramer. So if you got a Floyd Rose from '88 or after, and it's not something left over they had around in the factory, it might have those saddles. And in '91, Fender took over the Floyd Rose, and he went to Fender, and that's when they came out with the Floyd Rose 2 and the Floyd Rose Original and all that. And all those have saddles that don't have the lines underneath the saddles that the older ones did. So I always look for those.
So you pretty much just mean period correct saddles.
Well, sure, those saddles will work.
Yeah.
Not
that there's anything wrong with them. It's just
right. I just like to have like what I would consider the real saddles. On the real bridge. That's just my quirky way of dealing with it.
I see you got a new picture of my my purple Wolfgang that I want.
Man.
R2, R3.
That's the dream guitar right there.
Yeah, I like to find a quilt
Right?
of that one. Yeah. I always love that purple.
Nobody's going to give that up.
Probably not.
And if they do, it's probably like 10 grand.
It's crazy. Yeah, Rob's commenting on it too. Sweet background. So what's new in your world, Trev?
Well, the same old same.
Still not able to get that acoustic from your daughter?
I put a little more time on it this week. When we did the acoustic stream, someone had mentioned the intro to Diary of a Madman. So I've gone and looked that up, and I found a pretty decent lesson on that. So I've been trying to get my head around that because it's just so cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So we'll hear that on the next acoustic jam.
Maybe an attempt.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Somebody said it was Jerry Cantrell's birthday today.
I think maybe today or yesterday.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Was it today?
Is it today?
I don't know. Let's do a little Google search here real quick.
Look it up. Look it up.
Let's see if you can find it first.
thought it was today because I released the
March
Allison.
18th. So that would have been yesterday.
yesterday. Okay.
1966, 57 years old.
Wow.
Tacoma, Washington. Just over there.
Over yonder.
Well, happy one to Jerry Cantrell if you're watching, which I'm sure you're not.
Yeah, there he is. He's in the chat. Let me highlight it.
Maybe you'll catch it on replay later.
Well, if I'd known, I would come up with some Alice in Chains riffs for today, but
Oh
I didn't
yeah.
practice anything.
I released a Allison Chains short today.
Check that out.
I think that the YouTube algorithm is busted. What do you guys think in the chat?
That's what I kept on saying on last stream. I go, YouTube is broken.
Yeah. I've been trying to put up a short almost every day for about a month now. And, you know, I'll get home, I'll make one, I'll put it up. Usually 6:30, 7 it goes up. And I've been pretty successful. It goes up, you know, 1.2, 1.3K views. And then the past couple of days I've put same time, same kind of comment or same kind of content with the same kind of description. And 200 views. 178 views. I'm
Drop
like,
Dead Legs
what
is a weird
is
one, too.
going
That
on?
would be-
Huh?
81 views on Drop Dead Legs. It's like, come on, what are you?
Yeah. So I don't know. I think something's broken with YouTube.
1.4.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just certain Van Halen tunes that just.
I guess so. So everybody needs to go check out my shorts and then just let it keep looping and playing.
Neat if you could do it like a playlist and start at the top and work your way through the bottom.
Right. No, I don't think that it doesn't really matter the amount of views. It's just you know, trying to get the content out so people can see and subscribe if they like. But
Oh.
I like watching you play. Well, thank you, Patty.
That's right.
What are the odds of
You just don't know, man.
Etriana says it's all in the title for the shorts. Yeah, I think so, but you know, a lot of my titles are kind of the same. All right, cool. I'll check that out.
Now, I think I found it. I got this website called allguitarchords.com, and that's a pretty good reference. Now, let's see, can I present to us here? Probably do it this way. Share screen, guitar scales, share.
I think some of it,
So
Janice,
this is in the rare category.
I think some of it, Janice, is that if you don't have the bell alerts on, you may not. But I have my alerts on for R2, R3, and your shorts never get announced to me. So I have to go and find them.
Yeah. Or I'll find them in the if I go under shorts or kind of like not a playlist, but you'll see what's going on, and then you look at shorts, and then I'll look and I'll recognize your hand. I'm like, wait a minute, what? And I click on it. I'm like, what is this? What did this come out?
Wait a minute. That hand?
That's all.
And it's usually in that position too, isn't it?
Something close.
Something close to that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Dan Gorman says, play something for the ladies.
There
What
you
would
go.
the ladies like to hear? How about
Drop dead leg.
we just do a
There you go. There was one of them. You
Here we go.
Very nice.
One for the ladies.
Happy belated Wolfgang.
Man, you guys are awful quiet in the chat. Almost as quiet as we are in the stream. I think everybody must be wore out today.
Ryan, you want me to play this song?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let's have a live version. Robbie the Animal Stingle.
Okay. I miss you so much, I can hardly stand it. You stole my heart, just like a bandit. Now I'm all alone, if I could be candid and free roam, and I've just landed. Now that you're gone, I've got to live on by myself. And I write a song, and my heart does melt. You're never coming back, you live inside my soul. Someday we'll meet again in the light that's gold. Solid gold, so we don't really go have had a hole forevermore. You gave me life and suffered with me. I was your blood, so it would seem. When the end came, I was there for you. Saw what I shouldn't, and what did you do? So love is eternal, existence infinite. It's never ending love, we both know it. So when you left, we both can know the light and the love surely show. It's been a long time now, the months and years go by, but to this day I feel sad and I cry. Everything I always feel, you near, and I know in the end the light is clear. So love is eternal, existence infinite. It's never ending love, we both know it. So when you left, we both did know the light and love will surely show. I miss you so much. I can understand it. You stole my heart just like a bandit. Now I'm alone. If I could be candid and free roam, and I've just landed. I've just landed.
That's awesome, Robbie.
That's cool, dude.
From the heart.
Thank you. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of comments in the chat when you were playing. Excuse me.
I don't know how you got through that, man. That was cool.
It's tough. I mean, you know, even writing it. I mean, I'm writing it. I gotta wipe my eyes, you know. Trying to make a video, and I'm choking up. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Glad you liked it. I hope everybody enjoyed that. You know.
That's great, man.
No, that was cool, dude. Totally cool.
I certainly appreciate it. I really like to. I like to share it. You know, share it out there. People feel something. You know.
I've just lost my voice.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Guess you'll just have to play guitar for the rest of the show.
He needs a lozenge. But yeah, everybody check out Robbie's video. If you're all subscribed to him, you're definitely must have gotten the notification. So after this live stream, I'm definitely going to go check it out, Robbie. Leave a comment for sure, man. That was cool.
Thank you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Right on, man.
Sorry
Right,
about that. I literally just completely had something choke me up. And I lost my voice there. Sorry about that. We have Terry 3Gs has made it in. Good to see you, man.
Right on.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in, checking us out. Pull up a chair, stay a while. Holly Lewis, songwriting is good therapy. Yep. It's amazing what music can do.
Holly's
Yeah.
a little concerned about you there.
Yeah, I'm fine. I think we're both clicking that same comment at the same time there. All right, hold your ears. I'm going to play. Just wanted to give my voice a rest there for a second. Well, you know, it is called Chat and Jam, so I figured I'd jam for a minute. And that's typically what happens when I jam on this guitar. I just make noise and go wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, dude, that thing sounds killer.
Yeah, I was really enjoying playing it on Thursday night, and I was just like, yeah, I'll just keep playing that today. Holly says that she's still wanting to see a version 1 of the trans trim. I think if you go to Steinberger, I think it's steinberger.net or something, there's still some pictures of one of the version 1s. You'll also see some pictures of the contraption that Ned Steinberger had made when he was trying to figure out the tension and the length of the strings and so forth.
So real quick, what's the difference between the two versions there?
The version 1 was a different casting, and they say that it was a stronger metal as opposed to the second versions. And the first version had, instead of the ball end down here, it had a screw, so where the string actually screwed down onto a little threaded piece that held it in place.
Okay.
And they said, you know, that it had more tone and more, you know, transfer of resonance and all that with that trim. But who knows? I've never heard one. Ed's was a version 1, so we've all heard it on Live Without a Net. But, you know, I've never personally played one.
Yeah, Rob mentioned that he had the version 1, and did he swap it out or traded it in or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said it was all blown out, so to get it rebuilt, they offered to swap it for the version 2, and they kept that one. So sure, he lost out on that deal a little bit.
Holly has a question here.
Well, so was the cog the same? I don't know what to call it.
I think of Cogswell Cogs.
The only thing really that I know else was different was the little arm lock right here. This little arm is different. If you find a version 1, it's got more of just like a silver bar here that's got the notches in it that locks down into the little piece there. And I know that Holly's going to tell me to go big. So this little arm right here, that little locking piece, I know that that's different on the version 1s. Maybe that's what you meant as far as cog.
Now, when you dive down or pull up, do those saddles move up and down with it?
Let me get this chat here real quick. Trev Dan wants you to know that you talk too much.
Yeah.
All right, let's get situated here where I can show you guys.
I know it's not Trans Trim Thursday, but still.
Yep.
I want to check this
All
out.
right. So the jaws, as you move, I'm all backwards here.
Okay. All right.
Let's see if I can get that.
I see what it does. Okay.
So all it has is just a preset break angle.
Yeah.
So as you move the strings back and forth,
How did he figure that out?
that break angle is calculated with how far it pulls the string. I don't know. That's why I say every time I look at this thing, it's like, it's just genius.
Wow.
But it's cool
It's
as
an
hell. I know
interesting
that.
concept.
I wonder how long the R&D for that would go on.
Say again?
Years. To do the R&D for something like that, I wonder, like, was that a 5-year process to figure that out?
Who
2-year
knows?
process?
Who knows? Maybe one day we'll find somebody that used to work and get them on the show.
So that big block behind the saddles actually moves all the saddles instead of moving the whole entire bridge.
No, the saddles stay put.
Yeah.
The saddles don't move.
That's what I was wondering when you were. That was my question.
Right.
When you're diving down.
But they don't all have the same orbit around the pivot, if you will. Some of them have a bigger orbit, and some of them have a smaller orbit.
Right. Yeah, as I was showing on that rebuild video that I've got, where the string sits down. Okay, Holly, I can hear you already.
Make it bigger.
Where the string goes down into, like here, the red one, the E string, the A string, and the D string, those all set at the same level. You can see right there. And then the G string, it drops way down to the bottom.
Yeah.
And then the B string is a little bit higher, and then the high E string is all the way up top. So whenever you move the bar, where those sit in relation to where they are in that jaw, it changes the tension perfectly on each one of those to either drop, the everything in tune with each other. That's hard to, trying to get it to where you guys can see. So same thing as
Yeah, I can see it moving.
as when you pull up.
All he wants to see you shifting through the gears while you're playing.
So you can show it. Can you show it when you are clicking to change the key? Yeah. Let me just
Do some get ups. Come on, let's have some get up.
I'll do it this way. How's that?
Can't see the tram. Slide to your left just a bit.
Yep, working on it.
Okay. Yeah. All right, cooking.
Hang on, let me get this set up a little bit better.
Sure.
Woo! There you go, folks. Where else can you go to get that?
So hopefully that kind of shows you kind of when it does, how it works. I don't know if that helped or confused it even more.
No, it makes sense.
But yeah, it's just, I mean, there's no springs, there's no nothing. It's just moving each individual string at a specific tension throughout each key, and he figured out exactly how to get it to change exactly where it needed to be. That's why I think it's just so freaking genius. I don't know how anybody would figure that out.
So cool, man. Like Holly says, that is
It
sofa
is
king
sofa
cool.
king cool. Happy little sofa. You can change the key without locking it, but if you want to stay in that key, then you can lock it in. Yes. Once you lock it in, you can no longer use the whammy unless you unlock it, use the whammy, and then lock it back into the same key. But if you're in the
unlocked, it's standard, right?
when you're unlocked, it's in standard, yeah. So you can use that just like you normally would, and it's easiest
Unless
to
it's the
use
other
that
one
there.
in drop D.
Say what?
Unless it's the other one, which is in drop D.
Well, it will be, yeah. So
Try that again.
yeah, I'm gonna try that again.
Now, here's a silly question.
He's like shifting gears. I can almost hear the tires chirping when he's locking that thing down.
Here's a silly question I always wanted to know when I watched Live Without a Net.
Mm-hmm.
Is how in the hell was Eddie holding that guitar up on the headless part? How was he holding? I'm sorry, not the guitar, the cigarette he was smoking.
Oh, I think he just
Yeah,
simply
little-
had a piece of double-sided tape right on the end there. Just put you some double-sided tape there.
Okay,
Just stick it right to it.
what the heck?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing special there. It's pretty flat. So, no, I don't have a piece of double-sided tape there. No. Yeah, Terry. It does sound similar to how the Evertune. Actually, when the Evertune came out, I thought that it was, but the Evertune actually has some springs and some tensioning stuff in there.
Basically, each saddle is its own little bridge.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
It's got six fingers underneath. It's quite an apparatus.
So they've gone through and they've figured out whatever the tensions are on that. But I thought when I first got this that this would be similar to that with springs that stretched and all. But nope, it's just jaws that set the string at a certain depth and angle. And when you move the trim, it's set up in such a way that all of them move at perfectly the right pitch. It's actually pretty simple when you think about it, but then the research and development that went into it to figure out all those angles, I mean, that took a lot of work, I'm sure. So,
Right on, man. Right on.
But it does have a spring. It does have a spring where to tension the bar.
Kind of an
It's and not.
yeah, you've got a. Let's see if I don't know where I've got the. I've got it somewhere. I've got the old spring I changed on the other one, but yeah, it. If you look back in here, or well, you can't see it from this one, but this little knob right here that adjusts the spring tension. So what you do is you set this in locked E position and you tune it to E, and then when you pull the bar out of locked, if it goes sharp or flat, then that tells you how much to tension this or loosen it so that you get it right at 0 when the bar is unlocked.
Yeah.
And then you can continue the setup from there. Steve
Amazing.
Franklin says, I thought it had a hanger loop on it. What do you mean?
Ready smoke holder.
Oh. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's interesting stuff, man. If anybody hasn't checked out the in detail disassembly that I did on the other one that I've got, check out those videos on my channel.
Very cool.
Sometimes they can be complicated, and sometimes they can be super, super simple.
And that is one guitar you cannot put on the wall hanger. Unless you hang it upside down, or
Yeah. I'll tell you what, that was a difficult thing to find, was a guitar stand for this thing. I usually just end up putting it right here behind open the blast doors. I got one of those, little guitar cradle things there. Robbie, have you seen this yet?
Oh, I don't know. Looks kind of
Open
like
the blast doors.
Thank you. Thank you again, Patty.
Open the blast doors.
Trev's feeling a little left out, I think.
Got my lightsaber.
Oh, there we go.
now if you
I'll
turn
cut
it
open the
upside,
blast
you turn it upside down, Robbie.
It looks like a cute little robot.
That was an Ewok. An Ewok stormtrooper. Right on, Patty.
Oh, I didn't want to stand up now. Speaking of stuff, I was on Fruitcake Tony's channel a week or so ago, and he does the trivia night thing. And then on Sundays, I think he does show me your, or not Sunday, but Saturday, he does show me your pick, and he does a little trivia thing there too. But I think it was last Wednesday before, I got the trivia question right. It was about tuning that didn't exist until Eddie made it up, and it was for Top Jimmy. So anyway, I won the prizes, so let's see what I got here.
Yeah. I just received his guitar picks he sent me in the mail.
Oh, yeah?
Sent me the Fruitcake Tony one, a couple other ones, and I think you were on this past Saturday, where he was telling people in the chat not to put the orange one in the mouth.
Oh, yeah?
Look at that.
1984 with the stars. So I got the, as you Canadians call it, the decals. Or as us Americans say it, is the decals.
Decats.
I want to make sure everybody understands what they are, Trev.
What do you say? What is
Hi?
it showing?
Actually, they're vinyl transfers.
There we go.
Sticker.
Vinyl transfers.
Sticker.
The stackers?
Let's see what else is in here. Okay, so now I have to make a Kramer 1984, Robbie. Can you help me out with that?
Oh.
Of course, Ryan.
Awesome. Oh,
That's not the bar, that's a Beretta body.
I got a reflector pack.
That's cool.
So I can now take my Frankie that I have.
That was cool,
over
Tony.
There. Yeah. And I can get it reflectored up.
Cool.
Let's see what else he put in here. Oh, look here. Oh,
Got every pick in there.
we got a little pack of picks. Let's see what we got. Yeah, see, there's quite a few of them in here. And if I can get my big hands to open this little package. Never heard that before. Oh man, a bunch of them in here. All right. So I got the EVH lighter
That's cool.
pick that says Halenville live on that side. Very cool. Oh, he gave me two of those.
Sweet.
Also have, oh, I like this one.
Yeah, I got one of those too.
And it has the, what's this guy's name? Little exterminator guy. Anybody? Yeah. What's he called?
They're called, what's his name?
Mr. something, I don't know. I don't know, Maxwell's hammer. So that's cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, you got one of the Fruitcake Tony. Show me your pick. Yeah.
Right on.
So you got the same stuff there, or 2 or 3. So I got a couple of those. So very cool. Thanks. Thanks go out to Fruitcake Tony.
Did you get one of these?
Halenville show. No, I didn't.
Here's the where the is Amanda.
Yeah, no, I didn't get one of those. But yeah, cool stuff. Very, very cool. So thanks to Tony at Halenville. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, go.
Did he give you a...
Nope, I didn't get any of those. Just these.
At least you got the Halenville ones. That's
Right.
cool. That's one I don't have.
So very cool. Appreciate it, Tony.
Yeah,
So
it's
you know
fun,
what
man.
we haven't done here in quite some time? R2, R3?
What's that?
We haven't done a giveaway. Why don't we do a giveaway today?
Ooh.
How about everybody in the chat yet for some kind of giveaway today? Only stipulation is that you must be here when we do the drawing. So if you were here earlier and you left, then you're not going to know that we're doing the giveaway anyway.
Go!
So we'll do that in a few minutes. Everybody that's been in the chat has already been entered. Yeah, we got 29
I was just
entries.
going to ask you, what do you need to do to win?
Yeah, all you got to do is be here and be chatting away. So, Patty Dill says, giveaway awesome. Yes, ma'am. So, what else?
The trans trim is not the giveaway.
No, the trans trim is not the giveaway. I know that John DeShane would be rushing in here if he knew that that's what it was.
Under a whole bunch of different names.
Yeah, hashtag win. Type 1 in the chat.
Uh-oh.
Type anything in the chat. You'll be qualified for the
Laz,
giveaway.
Laz is here.
Late lunch with my sweetie. He's just in time for the giveaway, is what it is. he heard giveaway and he's like,
He heard
"Oh, I
giveaway,
better
just
start
like-
typing."
Wait, hold that thought, sweetie.
Yeah,
I think Laz did really good, and he played it, and there was no sounds. That F note on that low E was there,
mm-hmm.
and that's nice. I'm glad that it worked out for him.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. I watched the process all the way up to the point he played the albatross pedal, and then I was out.
That's when I left. Yeah.
I was telling
See you, Laz.
Trev.
One day you may understand that your viewers just start dropping when you play that damn pedal. So stop playing that damn pedal.
And I get the text from Donnie. Here's the link. Laz's crowning frets. You should be there. I'm like, okay. I had to feed the cat and put on clothes. Like, okay, here we go.
Well, I think you probably helped him out quite a bit this morning. It seemed like.
Yeah.
So I thought it was pretty cool. You guys were racing to see who would finish first. My money was on you, Robbie.
Well, he had me on the crowning, which surprised me because he sanded the frets so flat.
Mhm.
But I caught him up with the steel wool though.
Yeah. Well, he had that brand new tool, so it was probably super sharp, ready to go.
Yeah, mine isn't new, but it gives you a little bit of leeway too.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you file one too many times, you're looking at the crown line's gone, and you gotta lightly sand again through the whole kind of thing. But that was a really good tip from Martin, where he puts a piece of tape
Tape, yeah, across the side.
horizontal, so when he
Mhm.
takes it off, they all come off at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I put in the chat. I had actually seen Crimson Guitars. I've been watching some of their stuff for quite some time, and he did that as well. He was like, "Top tip: put the tape down here, and then when you pull it all off, it all comes together."
on, yeah.
So I was like, "Yeah, that's a pretty good idea." So, what else? I think I'm tapped out. I'm still tired from Thursday, man. I'm going to go up and go to bed after this, I think. I'm dreading going to work tomorrow. So
Oh,
seems like everybody in the chat's pretty wore out too. It's been a long weekend of
Long
YouTubing,
weekend, man.
and Janice is wore out. She was wore out. Couldn't say hi to anybody, but she's able to type something in the chat now when she hears there's a giveaway. So I'm just
think
kidding
about
with
it.
you,
We
Jenny.
had our show on Thursday.
Yeah.
Johnny had Lewis on
Mhm.
Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday
yeah,
was
Brett.
another. What's that?
Brett Gould.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
you
oh, yeah.
did you happen to learn anything from Brett, Robbie?
Yeah, he gave some tips.
He backballs himself.
I talked to him on Facebook Messenger now.
Cool.
So we talked yesterday a little bit. I really like him because I could talk to him about this stuff. And he knows what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Already knows the lingo.
Yeah, that was cool when you asked him if he backballs the neck. And he was
Yeah,
like,
I love that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. He was like, "Yeah, of course." He said that's something that Tom Anderson has done for years. So now, Tom Anderson, did he work at Kramer, or do you know any history of?
No, he didn't work at Kramer.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think he was hanging
how
out with.
Tom Anderson came in the whole.
Yeah. I guess he.
right.
I think eventually he said he was making parts and he was supplying parts for the Ripley guitars, or I don't know.
Well, he was hanging out with Schecter and do what's going to eventually turn into Warmoth. Those guys were all hanging around. And in '88, when Edward got screwed over, he wanted somebody to obviously that could work on parts, which is what he was getting from Kramer up to that point.
Mm.
In '88, when it all hit the fan, with no royalties for him and no royalties for Mr. Rose, and nobody telling them until they found out on their own, and they left, and that and Tom Anderson was somebody that he went to that could do stuff, that could make parts, and I think that's how it kind of morphed into that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the Ripley parts did come from the Kramer, which was ESP, So you did have some Lucido bananas like Johnny's guitar, or the one that I just dressed today, or a lot of ESPs, even the transition necks or the three piece necks were going out for Ripley. But
I noticed everyone had like different headstocks, different tips.
Well, Lewis's is ESP 3-piece. The one that was cut for Brett was original ESP 3-piece too, and then the guy had cut it to make it look like a little bit thinner and painted the headstock with the Ripley logo. But like the guitars later on that Ed would use, the Ripleys were, totally, the parts were totally made by Tom Anderson there, But later on, I guess.
The picture of him holding the 5150 guitar, and somebody asked if he knew. I think Johnny asked him if he knew what wood the guitar was made of. I was waiting for him to go, "Oh, it's basswood," and then watch you two fight it out. I was waiting. I know that you're passionate about it being poplar.
I was there. I held it. I saw it. I kicked it around. You can believe me or not, but you know what? I talked to Eddie numerous times. He told me how to do stuff. So I'll just stand on that.
Yeah.
I have to laugh, Robbie, because my guitar player, my friend of mine, Pete, he asked me what my 91 Jackson Rhodes is made out of. He knows it's a maple neck through, but he goes, "What are the wings?" And I said, "Poplar." And he's like, nah, it doesn't make a difference. That's all right. And I'm like, well, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Eddie's 5150 is made out of poplar. Boy, we went at it, man. It was fun. Years later. So after talking to you, hanging out with you, I text him. I go, guess what, man? He goes, that was a long time ago. But I'm like, yeah, what did I say, man? Poplar. Poplar.
Well, I'll just say that mine is made of poplar, so
Nice.
that tells you where my
Your
belief is.
5150?
It is.
Okay. All
Let's
right.
see. It's actually right here.
You don't say. Look at that.
Made of poplar. Robbie approved.
Sweet action, man.
Well, what do you say we do the giveaway?
Let's do it.
I'm about tapped out. Let's see if we got a little background music we can do here. Let's see. Which one? Maybe this one. Little happy little tune. Play for Holly.
For Holly. That's going to get everybody going like...
It's just a happy little tune. Something to keep everybody kind of occupied in the background as we do the giveaway. Oh, goodness.
Oh, that's fun.
All right, let me get this pulled up. Oh, let's see.
That's right.
Share
That's
screen.
right, Holly, right there. Fluffy chords.
Let's see. Giveaway. All right, let me get this. Is that the way we do it? Yeah, I think that's the way we do it.
There we go.
Let me see if I can figure out what else I'm doing here. You know, you think I would be prepared for all this, right? Here we go.
Always in a transition.
Did you guys say what you were giving away?
No, I don't think I did. Let me turn this music down so I can think. There we go. All right, so I think today, what do we got? 26 watching. How many's in the... We got 31 entries. You got to be here to win.
That's right.
Janice, such a mellow voice. Yeah, I'm the Bob Ross of YouTube, according to Holly, Janice. So let's see. We're going to be giving away, I think today, we're going to do a Van Halen sticker. Is anybody here like Van Halen at all?
Probably.
So we'll do a giveaway for this little sticker here. How's that? Hey, it's free, right? What are you complaining about?
There you go, bro.
All right, so I think we are ready to go.
Who's
Let's
going to be the
see.
wiener?
All right, here we go. Everybody ready? And the winner is Guitar Man 45. Congrats, dude. I just hope he's here. Guitar Man 45, are you here?
I'm not
In
too
the
long
chat.
Huh?
I'm not too long ago. He just did that.
Guitar Man 45. Calling Guitar Man 45.
Attention
Are you
winner.
here? Say something in the chat.
Telephone.
Paging, Guitar Man 45.
Uh-oh.
Paging.
Looks like we might need Robbie to do a countdown for us.
All right, I'll start counting now.
There he
Oh,
is.
there he is, yeah.
All right. Guitar Man 45 has won. All right, Guitar Man 45. Just send your contact information. You have won a Van Halen sticker. And just let me know where to send it. The email address is in the description of the stream today.
Very cool.
So just let me know where to send it, and off it will go sometime in the next 3 months or so, I guess. No. I usually get them out pretty quick. Say again, Trev?
He'll get it when he gets his H90.
Right. So thanks everybody for coming out, hanging out. It's kind of a chill day today. I think we were all a little tired, but now we had fun.
It was cool. Man.
So gonna do something for Thursday. I'm hoping to have someone scheduled to come on with us for Thursday. We'll talk about some guitars, some PV Wolfgang stuff maybe. So we'll see how that works out. So hopefully see everybody next Thursday. Everybody in the chat, it's good to see you. R2R3, thanks for joining me as usual. Robbie, thanks for jumping in. Trev, always good to see you. So until next time, see ya.
Bye-bye, folks.
Everybody.